the record button, and here we go. I'm gonna be playing 2 or 3 rapid games, and I'm gonna be doing, if not my best, very near to that. Let's play Queen's Gambit. So I'm gonna try to manage time, play decent moves. If I go, yeah, let's do it. Takes, does not work. Let's try this maybe. He takes, I'm gonna take this way. So now if I take this way, then pawn is hanging, so I gotta take this way. Take this pawn with check. He wants to trade. Now, should I trade or just put my bishop here? If he takes, I take. Maybe let's do that. If he does something like that, I can just take, I believe. Yeah. I like this music actually. Ali 20, Ali from Iran. If he takes, let's just pre-move really quickly. Now we got additional pawn, but it's a bad pawn. Alright, in that case, oh, that's actually smart move there. Yeah, it's a good move. I'm still gonna take there. I can win a pawn there, and I don't see a reason why I should not take that. I mean, I can take his knight and he won't be able to castle anymore, but I do not really think not castling is gonna be that bad in this position for him, simply because there's not so many pieces over the board, so it should not be that bad if he won't be able to castle. And I'm simply gonna take this pawn, and then might try the same thing. Now if he tries something like that, that's completely okay. I'm just gonna do this one. Alright, here now I can castle. Now we got an isolated pawn there, but I don't think that's too bad there. We can try to maintain that. Yeah, I think I'm also going to castle. Alright, that attacks my pawn there. I can just move, I believe. Or I can just put my bishop here, attack his guy there. Yeah, that actually seems smart. because now he cannot move his knight anywhere, he has to defend it, and after he defends I can simply grab it, but then this pawn gets a little bit weak, actually very weak, so I might also go ahead and play rook d1. Yeah, his knight is completely dead there. Oh, we got something here. I don't know, it's actually a follower. I'm not sure who followed, but thank you so much whoever did, and hello Samurai Yadil. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna check your name after this game, and thank you specifically. Alright, so right now it's grabbing a knight. Now grabbing a knight means losing a pawn, so I think if I push it then he gets lots of squares for his knight, so I'm just gonna play rook d1 and put my knight there maybe. Alright, that actually... Okay, his idea there is to simply move his knight probably and put his rook there. We can just play this move, and if he tries something like that, is that very smart? Not really sure. I can also go ahead and put my knight here. Yep, that actually looks very nice. Yes. Attack his bishop. Now his bishop probably has to go there if he wants to maintain that, if he wants to exchange. Alright, in that case actually I can just go ahead and trade a lot of pieces there, or I can just take his bishop there, whichever I prefer in this case. I can take, wait a second, I can take, let's say he takes, I take, he takes, and then this pawn is hanging there at the end of the trade, so that's not the best idea there. Right, I can just take, and if he takes, then what are we doing? Yeah, that actually sounds very nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. And now I'm gonna move my... I can also move my king, but go here, then he tries that. That's gonna be annoying. I'm just gonna move my rook up, and yeah, let's just double up here. Should we do that? I can also do it and then push a pawn. That's also no, but then this is coming. So what if I push a pawn right now? That's also a thing, but no, this pawn is blocking his knight very well, so we do not want that. Now his knight is gonna have a lot of squares to go, and actually I'm thinking about trading now, because this is a very close position. I mean, it's not very close, but it's kinda close, so yeah, and his pawns are on white squares, so I like the idea of just taking there. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, okay, he did that. Alright, I'm just gonna move my king. Now he wants to double up there. Alright, so we should be able to just play this move, and after that we got this one. Yes, if he pushes the pawn, that's just not doing anything there. Alright, so I can just push this pawn if I want to just, I don't know. Or I can just move my king here, and then my rook will be able to actually move wherever it wants to. Yes. I mean, this also sounds okay, I believe. But let's push this pawn first, maybe, to just stop his king from coming there. Okay, it wants to go there, then what do we have? don't want to draw this one, and I'm just gonna push this pawn and then this idea there. Here I think we got this. If he takes, we're gonna take. Okay, I think I need to just... Alright, wait a second. I'm just gonna do something like that. So this is a postpone, yeah? Alright. Okay. I can do it. He goes there, I go here. It should be good. I'm terrible at endgames. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. But I don't believe he's that good either, so... Just play this. If he does that, we're just gonna push a pawn. Push a rook. This is also a possibility. Alright, he wants to do what? That's the question there. So maybe play that, or I don't know. Yeah, probably that's the idea there. Alright, let's just play this. Okay, let's just... take, I move here. And then he takes my pawn, so... Maybe let's just move this guy here first. I hope I won't checkmate myself, which is gonna be very nice. Yeah. Now it's over. Alright, this is a pawn there, but I can just take it. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I'm quicker. No problem there. Okay. I can just push this pawn if I want to, just to have enough time there, you know. Yeah. Okay, anyways, let's try to focus and not lose focus here, because, you know, I'm very good at stalemating. Alright. And that's a checkmate. So we got our first game here, and yeah, I think I beat him in the beginning of the game. So now let me check out the chat. And wow, hello everyone. My coach told me a funny story to asexual. You know what? Let him do checkers, and if it will be too hard, he will do chess. Well, yeah. Alright, so yeah, how are you doing, Gamma Green? So let me check out who was the new follower here, because I like when I just thank everyone personally. Activity feed, yeah, Master 112, thank you for following. What was that? Alright, so let's check this game now first. And yeah, let's see how it went, what I did wrong, what I did right, and so on. So, I'm not unhappy. I feel like I made a couple of mistakes, but nothing too serious, and generally I played okay. Yep, it was a pretty decent game from me, I believe, but also it was not that complicated and difficult. But let's start from the beginning. I have a feeling that actually my opponent beat himself in the opening, you know. He just gave me a couple of pawns there, and that just did not really help him. Alright, so the mistake wise, we made only 8 inaccuracies, 5 mistakes, 0 blunders. This is a great game from me. I mean, if I do not make any blunders, this is a great game, and I'm completely happy with myself this game, and good job, Louis, you played this game well. Alright, Queen's Gambit here, he played a slow defense, and here I played Queen b3, and the idea here was that first of all I knew that he was a bit lower rated than me, so he might have also given me that pawn. I mean, he could have been a little bit careless in this position and simply blundered that pawn there, and if he blunders a pawn, I think I will be able to win another pawn there, or even maybe rook, who knows. So, and also I knew that this was a decent move. It's not the best one, it says that it's an inaccuracy, but as you can see, it is still very happy after this. Okay, and here he made a mistake, and I should have taken, it says, but I calculated this line and it did not really work. Yeah, it does not work that way, but okay, I mean, I'm not winning material here after I take a pawn, but I'm having a very strong position, so that's the thing. Wow, great, good job. 0 blunders and 0 mistakes are just great performance there. So here I just take, okay, I played, yeah, at this moment I played this move, which is okay, but yes, I had better ideas there. I did not have better ideas, but technically I could have played a little bit better. He takes, I take with this pawn. He takes my pawn, and now of course I'm gonna take with my bishop. That's a great threat there. Oh, it did not happen. Okay, sorry, wait a second. Something else happened here. No, it happened. Yeah, it happened. Just, oh, okay, sorry. I took with my queen, and I took with my queen? Wow. Yeah, okay. I took with my queen simply because I did not want my pawn to be hanging. But I did not see that if he takes my pawn in this position, then I got this very strong move, and after he moves, I can simply win his queen. That's just great, yeah? So I did not see this little tactic there, and I just took with my queen, which is also okay, but not nearly as good as taking with my bishop. And in this position, he just decided to improve his pieces. I moved my bishop here, attack his knight, and the idea here is like, at this moment he played this move, now I can take, he takes, and I'm taking this pawn with check, so I gained 1 pawn there, and he made that move, and here I could have just taken, but I played this move, and I played that because let's say he does something like this, which is completely just the worst move there, or he just does something like, I don't know, let's say nothing move, you know. In that case I can just move my queen, and he's losing his queen because of a pin, so he cannot take my queen and so on. So, you know, it's a little kinda, I don't know, tricky move, but it's a good move. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, yes, Stockfish might say that it's an inaccuracy, but from a human's perspective, this is actually pretty decent move there. Alright, now he pushed the pawn, and here I just take, he takes, and I grab the pawn. Just a normal idea there, and at this position I already have 2 additional pawns, and my position is also a little bit more open, and I generally feel quite comfortable here. He attacks my pawn, I just move my bishop, attack his knight. He defends his knight. I defend my pawn there because it is attacked. He does that move because if I take, he does that and this pawn is gonna be lost. So I did not take his knight there, I just played this move, attack his bishop. He does that, I take his bishop. He retakes back, and here I just moved my rook up. And then I take, and then I just play this. So here he cannot take that, and I'm just going to support my pawn there. Here I'm still going up, and then I doubled up. So this pawn is completely safe. I just moved my king, I moved my pawn up here, and the reason for that is like, first of all, if he decides to do something like that, it is just gonna be very easily winning for me. And also I'm preventing his king to come to this square. You know, I do not want his king very near to me. And here I played also this pawn, and the idea there is like, first of all, I would like to, if he takes, I would like to just have a very nice pawn structure. As we can see right now, it is doubled up, and of course it's a weakness, and he also has that. And I don't know, if he wants to trade, of course we can trade. And also this move is very strong because it is preventing his king from going to that square. So I'm completely blocking this half, and here I get 2 pawns, and I get also 1 center pawn, which is quite strong. Here I just pushed this pawn here because I felt like I could have taken a bit more space. He pushed his pawn, I played this, now he did not take, and I just pushed this pawn. He pushed this pawn, and the idea behind that is, I have no idea what. I just moved my king, simply I want to grab that pawn. Now he takes, I take, I'm completely happy with that. Here I could have taken, but of course I didn't do that because that's not the best move. He can take with a tempo and also attack this pawn. Why would I do that? I just pushed my pawn here, and I am taking even more space. This is a pass pawn, so if he just leaves this pawn, I can just run. And now I just push this pawn here, and if he does that, which he did, I can just move up my rook, defend it. Now he did that move, and here I could have taken, but I did not see that, and I just moved my king, and I took this pawn, and right now we have 3 additional pawns, so very strong position for white. Here he wants to do this. I mean, let's say I do something like that, he does that, and if I take, he takes with check, and I move, and he takes this pawn. And I'm still winning, but why should I do that? I'm just making everything a little bit more complicated. So I played this move, and the idea there is like, I'm preventing this from happening, and if he wants, I mean, at this position, let's say I do this, he can play this, attack this pawn, and he can just go there and then, I don't know, try to attack me from this side, and I just do not really want that to happen. So I just play this, completely eliminate everything, and here I could have taken, but I just moved my king, so if he takes, I take, and he cannot give me a check anymore. Now I take, he takes, and I just push this pawn. So I could have pushed this pawn too, but at this moment I'm already in a time struggle, and I just push this pawn, and he takes, I retake with my rook, and actually I thought he would take this pawn, but he did not. So he took that pawn, and I just pushed this pawn, I pushed it even more, there is a check, Now, at this moment, I was a bit concerned that I did not want to get checkmated, because it feels quite, yeah, quite scary position, you know, for white. His king is very near to my king, and also his rook can deliver some annoying things if I'm not cautious here. Cautious. Let's just say that if I'm not playing decent moves, I might get checkmated. Let's say that he does something like, I don't know, this, and I play this, then boom, there is a checkmate, you see? So, it's a quite delicate position. He just went, give me a check, and here I just move, there is no checkmate there. He goes back, and here I just decided that I could have just gone there. He goes there, I move my king up, and at this moment I'm just winning a rook, and yeah, here it is just winning. It's just a matter of time and a matter of my stupidity, because sometimes I can stalemate games like this very easily, so I just played a very careful game here. You know, I did not try to mess up, so I just played this move, and here I know that this is just a checkmate or stalemate. So very good game from me. I'm happy. Yeah, I mean, it's a very good game. I'm happy. Alright, so that's a one game there. This is most definitely going on YouTube. Thanks for following, and you guys on my Lichess channel. You can also follow me on my Twitch. It's actually gonna make me very happy and keep me motivated. And also, let's stop recording this one.